Welcome back. Corporate cultures are adjusting to the unique needs of women in their workforce. And now organizations are looking to find ways to train, empower, develop, and mentor women to be better prepared for advancement opportunities.
Our next guest, great friend of the show, Michelle McCullough, by the way, here celebrating almost 1 year anniversary, right? This is our 12th segment here. Back to share with us 4 ways companies can empower and develop women within their organizations, because we hear about the lot growing from within, very important. So, Michelle, let's start. Why should an organization create these initiatives to foster that personal development for women?
Well, it's interesting because the instinct for organizations is to do more on-the-job training, more industry-specific training. But studies are now showing that an equal emphasis or even more emphasis on soft skills are really helping women grow and develop in leadership, communication, and high performance. And that those 3 skills will help them actually do better on the job in addition to that job training. And Google just released a study after about 10 years of looking at this, where they said that the soft skills actually ended up being more important because it made their people more adaptable and more ready and able to handle leadership.
Well, let's dive into your ideas, because what happens if an organization perhaps has a limited budget but really wants to get started on this?
Right. For most organizations, especially if this is brand new or you're mid-year in your fiscal budget, it might be hard to make that decision. So we've got 2 suggestions today, or ideas that will help. The first one is something as simple as allowing time for personal development on the clock. Maybe just 2 hours a week where someone can read a book. Maybe it's a formal book club with other women in the organization where they're reading success books and peak performance books and leadership books. But the second idea is having an internal specific mentoring program where you pair senior leadership with some people that you're looking to mentor and bring up and prepare for advancement opportunities. Doesn't have to take a lot of time, but maybe once a month meet for goal ideas and talking about metrics and ways that they can improve.
We have something very similar that we've instituted here at KSL, which has proven to be great for some of the younger people, like you say, maybe looking to go into management one day or something like that. It's really positive. Also, what do you recommend for corporations that may be already doing some of this but want to sort of take the next step and maybe allocate some budget for personnel development?
So here's what we're seeing that's working. A lot of tech companies are doing the first one, which is internal women's groups. So like technology companies, for example, have a women in tech group, and once a month they do a lunch and learn. They might bring in an outside speaker. They might do some of those formal book clubs, provide the books for people. And so it just is a great way to help people connect and to help women feel a sense of connection. It's interesting, 38% of women in technology leave after 7 years, not because they don't like their jobs, but because they don't feel a sense of connection and they don't feel understood. So these women groups can really help them grow and develop, but also provide that sense of belonging that they might need in a male-dominated industry.
A lot of these are organization-based, but what if your organization doesn't have any of these kind of programs readily available? What do you do as a female if you're looking for perhaps a mentor or advancement, but just really don't know what to do?
Yeah, absolutely. We're finding organizations that don't have this in place yet are actually looking to invest in women by finding them outside training programs or coaching programs, specifically for leadership or peak performance, or whether it's communication or helping them with all of those. They go and find them an outside coach or trainer that specializes in these, and then they encourage those people to come back and be the mentors. So they invest in both their women, but then are investing in the organization to help them develop that kind of personal development within their own companies.
Certainly some great advice here. Where can folks go for more information, both the companies and perhaps women themselves, if they're looking to get started and find those resources?
Well, I'm super passionate about this, and my friend Sydney Jakes just started a group called Power Women Lead, which is specifically for women, whether they have that support internally or they don't, that they can come and have a free community. We also have resources and opportunities for training programs, and it's really fun for me to be involved. I wish I had this 15 years ago or 20 years ago, just that place to connect, and that's a great place to start.
All right, Michelle, thank you so much. It's always so great to have some ideas and some things, opportunities, especially for women, places that we can go and connect with others, because not everyone has that. We know that.
Yeah, I think it's great. It's a great time to be a woman and to have that kind of business, but also great time to learn and grow and develop.
I feel like we're right on the horizon, right on the precipice of where something really big happened that can empower more women to get into the tech field. It's great stuff. Thanks. Appreciate it. And up next,